Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Kimbo here, and it is time for an epic discussion video, man. So, yeah, I don't know my goals on right now. They're in my room somewhere, but I'm making this right away. I don't care. We're just getting into it. But, it's going to be obviously a discussion about the Bakugan Armored Alliance anime. So, they recently put out, like, the latest wave of episodes, so that being, like, episodes, 23 to 25. But yeah, obviously the episodes, the entire one, it's actually two episodes combined into one to fill the whole 30-minute slot. It's like technically like 22 minutes, But yeah, man. So I just sat watching it, also ate a bunch of ramen. So yeah, I feel like so basic, man. I'm all full and stuff. But yeah, Korean black noodles are called jajamen, if anybody wonders. But they're really good. Not the nuclear fired noodles. Like that's another story. I eat those sometimes too. But I was just shook watching the episodes, man. They explained so much with it. So they put out the most recent arc, and with it, they introduced Havoc before this. So anybody who doesn't know, we're getting into spoilers with the anime and such, obviously. So give me 5 seconds before I really get into it. 2 and 1. Okay, so yeah, with the anime, they obviously had the whole big arc with like the Bakugan Battle League, and then Ajit being, a phantom thief, and obviously Storm being kind of his dad role because he got Ajit out of like he brought him up from poverty and such, and really helped him. And then Ajit becoming a phantom thief. But then obviously, the Awesome Brawlers finding out about like Ajit being a phantom thief, and everybody finding out as well. But then Dan actually went and found Ajit, who went into Storm's lair, because obviously him and Storm aren't really like, seeing eye to eye anymore. And then he just went in and took all the relics and gave them back to everybody before he was arrested, because Ajit was taken into custody, obviously, because everybody knew after the Battle League he was taken into custody. He promised the Awesome Brawlers that he would be back to brawl them, which really looking forward to that. He's going to be coming back. But that's honestly a good cliffhanger for him for the moment, for sure. But at the same time, when all this is happening, there's another lady, I forgot her name right on the top of my head, but all I know is she was like, oh, we need to get Bakugan away from, all these cruel battles and such, and, free the Bakugan. And I'm just in there like, oh, boy, here we go. Here we go, man. But the Awesome Brawlers ended up like beating her and getting people's Bakugan back. But after all of these people had lost their battles, they had like kind of good intentions, but then also just at the same time, you could see how they could be really corrupt. Havoc swoops in. So with her, even after that, Havoc, he literally has the power of like Kazurina from Good Alien Invaders. Anybody who's an old Bakugan era fan will understand what I mean. But he can literally hypnotize someone just by looking at him. He can switch up things by snapping his fingers and such. And he's definitely being set up as the ultimate bad guy in this season already. It's just crazy, man. And we're like, what, halfway through? Like with it, yeah, 25 is the most recent episode. They haven't even put out 26 yet. And 26 is the halfway point, I think. But yeah, unless they just decide to go to 100 again, which I'm guessing they might just go to 100. So 25, yeah, we're at the halfway point of the series, which is crazy, man. We're seeing Fusion Bakugan big time, and it's just so sick. But Havoc going and taking all of these people, brainwashing them, and literally his powers run so deep that he brings out the full-out maniacal side of a person, And then with this most recent episode, or one of the most recent episodes with this arc, Havoc actually introduces himself to the Awesome Brawlers, doing like kind of a game show with Dan, and then like making them all trick questions, and then each time that Dan lost, one of the Awesome Brawlers got put to sleep and such, and then Havoc's like, oh, you can't escape from this, you promised that you wouldn't, and if you lose, then all your friends are going to sleep forever, all that good stuff. And Dan's like, no. And then this is how they actually introduced Dan getting his first Bakugan, his first fusion Bakugan, that is. So that being, I think it was, Drago and Shredderus. That was the first one for the Awesome Brawlers, which was really cool. And then they had like some more going in, like Hydrus and Batrix combining together. They introduced that. They also introduced Pegatrix and Gillator, another one. So sick, man. So cool to see it. But yeah, man. At the same time, like Havoc going in and brainwashing all these people, he basically sends all these people after the Awesome Brawler. So we got the one lady, I forgot her name, like I said, like, like Baku PETA or something. Well, that's basically what an organization does, like, for the animals and such, but, like, obviously on a more, like, crazy scale. But, it's just so cool even seeing, like, the depth that Havoc is going to with it, because Havoc brainwashing all these people that have these issues and such, and also he brainwashed the Brawlers in one of the episodes to where, like, they're all just going around acting like a bunch of, like, fools and such, and seeing how they are from the inside out. So it's like Havoc going in and getting all this knowledge, at the same time brainwashing people with very, very powerful motives and such that have, like, played a key role in events with the series thus far. And, like, working from the inside out with it and going so deep rooted with his power already, just with brainwashing, it's crazy, dude. And they're hyping up Havoc to be really, really strong, just considering how strong he is. And I guess before he battled Dan, he hadn't really battled anybody before. So, like, him being that strong and facing off against Dan Kuzo, like, yeah, they're hyping him up big time. I'm really thinking that Sabra is going to probably be his Bakugan, because just seeing the artwork of Sabra and Pyravian, it's wild, dude. Like, come on, a 5-headed, crazy, powerful dragon. Like, come on, man. That's going in and looks like it's going on a complete tear to try and just wreck everything. That's something that would definitely be Havoc's doing, man. It's just crazy seeing how much they developed with him, even in this short period where he got introduced. Like, I just dig it big time. Ever since he showed up, literally he was walking down the street and snapped his fingers, and a bunch of the, like, red lights and such in traffic in a 4-way intersection all went crazy, and all the cars are just starting to try and go, because they're like, what do we do? And even with that, just by snapping his finger, dude, and he can brainwash people and have this much power. It's shown that he's going to get stronger even over time. Like, he's the one that introduced Fusion Bakugan. And now the Awesome Brawlers knowing how to, like, use Fusion Bakugan. Which I'm thinking the whole thing with fusions is that if two Bakugan, no matter what their factions are, have a really, really close bond, a very, very close bond, then they can fuse together, and make the fusion form. That's my guess for it, at least for the current moment, except Havoc is going to take it that much further, because even in the show, like I said, what's her face? Literally, she makes me so mad. I don't even know her name. I'm pretty sure everybody's gonna say her name in the comments, but I'm like, but she has, like, one of the illegal gauntlet things, which I'm guessing Havoc's a part of that. She's able to make Bakugan get their Bakugear right away. They don't have to struggle and such. So it's brought out that power to the fullest, where you don't only have to struggle to get it. Like, her power is so strong that she could literally just, like, be like, Bakugear. Okay, boom. Bakugear shows up, or a core shows up. Then the Bakugan gets the Bakugear. Probably going to take it even further, Havoc is. So probably with Fusion Bakugan, it's going to be where, like, you don't need to just have that really, really close bond with the Bakugan. Like, the Bakugan don't need to have real close bonds. You could just probably do it by force. He's going to have that much more power, and it shows he's just getting stronger throughout this whole series. Like, even with the events, though, thus far, his power is expanding, and it's pretty crazy seeing that, because he has all of his henchmen that he brainwashed that are going out and taking on the Awesome Brawlers and such, but at the same time, he's sitting back watching all of it, observing everything, and he's getting stronger, man, and plus he's an alien. Like, he's literally getting stronger, man, and he's probably going to get strong to the point where he's going to get an ultimate Bakugan of his own, that probably being Sabra, because just how the thing's designed, I mean, it's like a twin of Nilius, kind of, but it looks like it's going to be even crazier on scale, just power-wise, than even maybe Nilius is going to be, man. Or what Nilius is, just obviously seeing Magnus with this, too, and also his Vigilante role is really, really cool. But, like, we've seen the artwork for Sabra and Pyravian. If you've gotten any of the new, like, Fusion Force stuff, you see the gate cards and you see Sabra, Pyravian. Let me see. I gotta get it. I'll even show you guys what it looks like. All right, look at that. Look at it. Like, that is Sabra. Yeah, that's Sabra Pyravian. Wild. You know what? I'll even do the front cam for it. I can switch between the front cam and the face cam, which with this new phone, which I'm really, really glad about. But yeah, also peep the setup. Yeah, but for real, look at it, dude. It's a 5-headed freaking dragon with all the different colors of all the different factions with it, and it's mixed with Pyravian. And you think that, like, if Havoc has Sabra, that Pyravian's gonna willingly join together with him and make this, like, look how crazy that looks, dude. Look at that cannon. That's nuts, dude. That's the tail. Like, you think that Pyravian's gonna join with a monster like Sabra? I definitely don't think so. Like, dude, come on. Like, just that artwork for it, I'm really, really hyped for it, because design-wise, that it looks really, really sick. That looks cool. It's one of the fusions I'm looking forward to the most, man. Sabra Pyravian's gonna look so awesome, man. But yeah, man, his power's gonna expand probably to that point where he's even gonna be able to make Bakugan fuse like nothing, like he did before, you know, except with his ultimate Bakugan, and he's gonna willingly, by force, take control of another Bakugan. Maybe he's just looking after the Great Council. Because, I mean, Pyravian, Goreen, Trino, you see them all with it, which, also, Spin Master, if you're going to put Pyravian in this, you're going to put Goreen in this, you're going to put Trino, who's been literally sleeping since last season, see him come back and put him in this way. Come on, who else is sleeping from the Great Council? There's 4 members. I named off 3 of them. The 4th one is Tico, dang it. I want to see a Tico. Like, I'm not going to give up on it. I'm not going to give up on it. You know, it might be, like, slim or such, but, like, don't give up on it. Like, you want to see him make a Tico and such, go and let them know. Like, you know, on the video and such, like, you know, make a video talking about Tico or such, or certain, like, Bakugan you want to see, let them know. Comment in it, you know, especially if they do watch, which they do watch some of the videos, which I'm freaking honored about that. Let them know. Like, you have the power to do it. Let them know, man. Because I want to see Tico. Especially if they have it where, like, Tico comes back, they not only can make the ball form for Tico, but they can also have it be a fusion with another Bakugan, like, say, Sabra or someone else, you know? Like, imagine the power of Tico being with one of these Bakugan. Yeah. Come on, man. Gotta see it. Also, like, with the Bakugan video game coming out, if you're putting Leonidas in, I'm just gonna say it, please make Leonidas into a figure. Please, Spin Master. Like, come on. Make this lifelong fan, like, really happy, and especially a lot of other fans out there really, really happy by actually getting a Leonidas. And also, please put Tico in, because Tico is a really awesome Bakugan, and still is one of my favorites from the first season. Just saying. But, yeah, man, all I know is everything with Havoc is only going to get more and more crazy. He's probably going to take a hold of more powerful people. Imagine if it's like a repeat with Benton, where, like, you know, it'd be kind of funny if it is a repeat with Benton where he does get taken over and such. And, you know, I don't think he'd want that to happen again, but it would be big time irony if he does, you know. Because, I mean, like, I think Hydronoid Krakelios is one of the Bakugan, too, that's made. So that would mean, like, Strata and Benton. You see those two working together. Either Strata turns good, or it's like he turns evil because of the power of Havoc, and then maybe Benton's the next one to fall. And so you get one of the fusions. But yeah, man, all I know is everything with Havoc is going to be really, really crazy. And plus, the dude's name is Havoc. Like, first of all, we knew that. Like, seeing his name, Havoc, he's got to be a big-time evil, if not the big-time evil of the series, because we're halfway through. And then introducing Havoc now, he's probably going to be a part of the final battle, whatever it is, man. So really, really excited to see how that's going to go. It's either like somebody above Havoc or it's just Havoc himself, you know. But it's wild, man. It's just so awesome how they're developing things with the series, and even how they brought in the fusions. I'm really, really glad with how they did it. But yeah, man. So like I said, those are just like my big time thoughts on the show, and honestly, like, some maybe predictions. Just big time hopes for things, because I'm really hyper Fusion Force. Really, really love the job the Spin Master's doing and such. Just, I mean, I know I say it a lot, but cards, you know, definitely getting the cards out there. Just awesome. Definitely want to see more cards, because I'm going to be doing big time deck building. Today I have off, so, you know, I'm beginning into building some decks big time, because especially Fusion Bakugan already have kind of their Evo with them with the Fusion. So that makes it where, like, immediately you can use a Fusion Bakugan like that, man. So, you know, there's going to be a lot of new deck profiles coming, and I'm really, really hyped for how things are going with this series, and especially, like, this season. can't wait to see what they have planned for the rest of it, man. But anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts on things in the comments below. I think I've said everything I've wanted to say and just big time hype for things. So yeah, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to slice that like button down below. Let me know how I did. If you're new to my channel, definitely be sure to subscribe for some epic content because I upload daily. And if you haven't already, be sure to ring that bell by my channel name to be notified whenever I upload a video. Also, I just can't wait to see the other factions that they have that are going to be like fusing. Like, it's going to be awesome, dude. Especially seeing like Pyrus, Aquas, Pyrus Darkest. Well, we got I think we got Pyrus Darkest already with this. Like Aquas Arliss cards, Ventus Arliss cards. Like, it's just, oh man, it's gonna be so awesome to see just how things go. And especially like some more Arliss cards. Come on, Arliss support too, Spin Master. Gotta make a mono Arliss deck. You guys already know I want to. Well, at least another one, because I made my one except with proxies, but you know, want to make more. Anyways, guys, till next time, it's your boy Kimbo signing off. See you guys later. Thanks for watching. Till then, stay awesome. And the Bakugan Brawl! I'm up out of here. As soon as I ended the video, I remember the name of that one chick that I said and it's Sophie. Yeah, Sophie. I'm not the biggest fan of her, but I mean, like, her motives are cool. But, like, also, like, just, And now she's, like, full evil because Havoc. But, yeah, man. I mean, you know, still an interesting case because, like, you know, kind of good motives, but bad execution and an extreme kind of idealism, I guess, you know. But, yeah. Anyways, her name's Sophie. I'll end it off with that. I'll see you guys later. I know I'm doing this a lot, but also one last thing. I really like how they're tying in a lot of just like fun things with it. Like, they had the soccer episode. The Bakugan actually played soccer, and then Pepe, one of the guys that's kind of their rival, that's a soccer player, came in, and then they were all just having like a soccer, like literally they were like soccer coaches, and the Bakugan were all the players, and it was just a big old game of Baku soccer, which was really, really cool. And then Everett showed up, and Everett's obviously possessed by Havoc, but yeah, man, just how they managed to like tie in, like, you know, obviously the darkness of Havoc and what he's doing, you know, and making like kind of his power spread and such, but also having like these fun moments like the soccer game. It's really, really cool how they're like doing that double narrative, but also hyping up Havoc big time at the same time. So yeah, man, he's gonna be a ringleader of a really, really huge group probably by the end of this, and the awesome brawlers are gonna have to take them all down in order to save them. But yeah, man, really dig the story of the season thus far. And Ajit's return, man. Can't wait to see it.